So I decided to film outside again today, and this is because I just liked the lighting outside here better, and it's also kind of breezy today. So today I'm going to do a product review on this new Loreal Magic Nude Liquid Powder. So this is Bare Skin Perfecting Makeup, so it's kind of like foundation, except for it claims to be lighter. It says that the product transforms from liquid to powder for the perfect bare skin finish, so I guess this would be good for the summer, which is why they released it in the summer, I assume. I remember there being quite a few shades, so I just picked one up and I got Nude Beige. This is the shade that I thought would match my skin the best, but I haven't really tried it out. So I do have to admit, I do like this packaging. It kind of is a gradient from this white part up here to the parts where you can see the actual color of the foundation. And it's sort of perfume bottle-esque. I'm doubting that's an actual word, but that's how I would describe it. It looks exactly like a little spray perfume bottle. It's pretty lightweight too, but I wouldn't really recommend this packaging for traveling just because it's glass and you don't want any foundation spilling onto your other stuff. What's interesting about this product is that it claims that for the best result, you just have to pour a little bit on your fingers and then apply it directly to the skin. And it's not recommended that you use a makeup sponge like a beauty blender or a makeup brush. See if you can hear this when I shake it. It's really liquidy. And the first thing I noticed when I opened this foundation is that it has a pretty noticeable scent. It smells kind of like, I don't know, like wet paint or just really heavy foundation smell. Hopefully that'll go away, but I'm just going to apply a little bit on my finger. This process, I feel like, could be, or is, really messy. I really like the texture of this. It's really blendable, I guess, since it's liquidy. It blends out like a cream or a liquid, but it really does dry to a powder consistency. That's really cool. I just put one layer on and I think that was a sufficient amount for me. I do notice that it gave just light coverage. I wouldn't really recommend this for anybody who needs a lot of coverage. So when somebody reviews foundation or powder or anything for your face, it's just important to keep in mind their skin type, because the product on your skin might not perform as it does on my skin. I personally have oily skin and I don't really have that many problematic areas. So I just have a little few bumps on my forehead and you can't really see them. It really canceled out the redness and just evened out my skin tone. As I said, I'm pretty sure that this was released because it's summertime and you don't want a bunch of heavy feeling makeup on your face. A good thing about this is that it has sunscreen, so it has SPF 18, which is awesome for the summer. So I already noticed that this wouldn't be good for people with dry skin just because it kind of just settles into your dryness. I have this little spot on my nose or by my nose that's sort of dry, and it's even more noticeable now. So yeah, I'll be back in a few hours just to tell you how it's worn and what I think of it. So yeah, so I've had the foundation on for 7 hours, so that would be comparable to a 7-hour school day or work day, part-time job or whatever. So I think this foundation would be good for anybody who just needs light coverage, and it's actually really good with oily skin. I'm not really sure how it would function with dry skin, mostly because I told you that it kind of settles into your dry spots, which is not always an attractive look. I personally didn't set this with a powder today, which is actually, I usually always do, and I don't look oily. Actually, I kind of look dewy, which I kind of am a fan of. I like L'Oreal more for its mascaras and eyeshadow, but this foundation is pretty good. I'm actually running out of my Maybelline BB cream, which is also kind of light and provided the same amount of coverage that this one does. So I'm glad that I got this one to replace it. So thank you for watching. I hope that this review was helpful and maybe you'll go pick some of this up for yourself. what was that Texas accent? So I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you guys next time.